Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. This is episode 8, and as you can see, I have not touched a thing since the last episode. I was having so much fun, I didn't want to stop recording. So, we're on the moon. We're going to head back in this episode, and with any extra time we will have, if we can successfully land, we will use to buy some new science things and probably just goof around on the planet a bit. It's something we haven't taken the time to do yet, is just make silly stuff. But anyway, one thing I thought you could do, which I don't seem to have an option for, is I thought you could grab the science in these things. Collect data. Remove data. Oh gosh, please stop falling over. Let's see if we can land on this fuel thing. No. What are you doing? Okay, we gotta be very careful now. Okay, this isn't... Okay, he fell. But this isn't using much. Oh, we need his light, don't we? Yeah, that helps. And there we go. Collect data. Remove data. Can I collect this data? I'm not close enough. Close enough, okay. Remove data. Take data. Can you get this one from the side? No. Tell me when you can, buddy. Because this way, if something goes wrong, if we land in the ocean or anything, then, oh gosh, get back up there. And if all of our science parts fall off, as long as this capsule survives, we get all of our science. This is something I thought of right when I said we might lose everything in the last episode. But I wanted to save it for this episode. So let's board. Oh gosh. Oh no. What? Why not? Is it full of science? Can I put the data back? No. The only thing he's got is one of the goos. So I guess we filled up the science somehow? Can't store. Oh, it's because we already had one. Oh, that's dumb. Well, we just lost probably 9 science. Oh well, we can come back and do it some other day once we have the best ships ever. Let me fix my recording real quick. Okay, let's board. Yeah, let's dump it. Okay, so that was a slight issue, but overall we're still getting, I think, well over 200 in science, so who cares? We'll be able to get at least 2 new sciencey things, or if we go for a 160, then we'll be able to get probably still 2 actually. And that might be what I do. I might get a 90 and a 160. But anyway, let's F5, because we don't want to lose this science. So if worse comes to worse, we can just leave this here and come rescue him later and retrieve all the science then. I probably should F5'd before I destroyed that science. Oh well. So, not going to do anything really fancy to get out of here. Getting into moon orbit is easy. We did it before. Let's just go. How much does it take? Not much. Oh gosh, that's the wrong way I wanted to. Well, actually, I don't know which way I want to go. Let's go this way. Sure. Actually, let's go this way. I have no idea which direction this is. But power up. We need to aim upwards slightly. We will also use our RCS because it's not really going to be useful any other time. Oh man, I forgot we were so high up. Yeah. We're still heading upwards though. Using up our RCS as fast as we can. Oh gosh, I don't think we've got enough fuel. Uh-oh. Oh no. Please just get into orbit at least. If we get into orbit, we can do things. Okay, we're getting into orbit. Let's stop. Oh man. I don't think that's enough fuel to get back to Kerbin. We might be able to do it though. It's gonna take a bit longer than I'd hoped. I wonder if it was obvious I was gonna have problems in the last episode. From any expert KSPers that do calculations and all that stuff that I don't bother with. This seems kinda wonky. Is it just the angle I'm viewing it at, or what? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try to do this with RCS. So let's bump up that so that we can actually do this in a reasonable amount of time. I'm going to save all my fuel for trying to get back to Kerbin. Now, how high up do we actually need this? Let's, how far away are we? 8 minutes? Yeah, we're going to have to do a regular warp. Don't want to wait a whole bunch of minutes for no reason. Okay, that should be close enough. Slide this on over. H. I don't think there's going to be any mountains that go up to even 30,000. But, nah. Let's go for 35. There, that should be more than safe enough while we figure out which plan is the best for actually getting back. Oh gosh. So, okay, so that's something we can work with, I think. It's not very good, but oh, that's not good at all. We want to be heading in, come on, we want to be heading in that direction, but that requires more fuel to get out of there. Well, I mean, that does kind of put us in that direction, but that is 180? Oh, man. I don't really know how this is calculated, to be honest. All I know is bigger numbers take longer. F5. I don't know. We F5'd, so if nothing else, we are in orbit now at least, which would make retrieving science easier, except I suck at docking, so maybe not. But, oh, what sucks about being at 30,000 is we can't really accelerate very fast. But oh well. 16 minutes, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10x for the last little bit. 5x. And okay. We're about to burn F5. Let's go. Let's go. Once again, we don't actually need the maneuver. We will know when we've made it because we will have made it. Let's hold H2 to speed things up. Okay, we made it. Oh man. This is not going to end well. I wish I could just eject everything. F5. Oh well. We're away from the moon now. Holy cow. Well, Jebediah, you're going to actually set some records for spending time in space as well. So you got that to look forward to. Oh man, 2 days. How is that one farther away than that one? Oh, because I'm not going to get on there until I'm past it. Okay. So that really set us apart. Now then, so what we want to do is we want to head up here, and then we just want to slow down as much as humanly possible to get as close as we possibly can. And if that doesn't work, then we're just going to leave him in this orbit right now. So what I'm going to do is head out here. See, this is how they do it in NASA too. They mess up, don't have anywhere near enough fuel, and then they just get by on what they have. Really, that is kind of a thing they do in space, you know. If you send something to Mars, you don't want it to go to waste, so if a wheel breaks, maybe drive backwards and drag the wheel, which is what one of the rovers did. Okay, close enough, close enough. First, let's just burn through this last bit of fuel. Bonk. There we go, okay. I didn't look at what that brought us down, but probably not much. Now, this isn't going to work. Is it? We're just going to... let's speed things up first of all. Actually, this is going to work, isn't it? I don't know. It's going to be close. As long as we can get under 70,000, this has worked. It just might take forever. But no, I think this is actually going to work great. The only problem is we're going to be coming in at extremely high speeds. So what just happened? Okay, it stopped for a second. I don't know why. Might be my keyboard. I need a better keyboard. One that isn't battery powered. I only use it because I want to put some distance between myself and my fan, so that you can't hear the background noises. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that doesn't really seem to be having any real effect. Okay, what should we go down to? 50,000? Except that it's pushing our orbit way out. Oh, that's the return trip. Okay, that's not a problem. Because when we go through the atmosphere, that problem will just go away. Anyway, it's going to take us 19 hours to get out there. I could go lower, but I'm not going to, because if we go into another orbit around, that just slows down our horizontal movement more. So F5, just in case I regret that decision. But oh man, we're going slow. I can't believe this actually worked so well with this RCS. That's why I actually put RCS on there, because I could get by without it, but it makes a real... Okay, what the heck? Okay, I'm back. That was just a minor noise going on in the background. I don't know how loud it would have been for you guys. Hopefully I don't have to edit it out. But anyway, yeah, I always include a whole bunch of RCS even if I don't think I'm going to need it all, because it makes a very good fine tuner for your orbits, and in a pinch you can even use it to prevent your guys from hurtling through space for 10 years. But anyway, let's see how much we slow down from this. Hopefully enough to at least not get that encounter. Okay, where are we? Okay, well, we can just warp into the atmosphere. Oh man, that was laggy. Let's pull the landing gear in, why don't we? And rotate to where we are facing away from the direction we're heading. We don't need RCS on for that. The other thing is RCS can help keep you stable even more than the inline reaction wheels. But that's not really an issue because we have a parachute. So we're going in. We're heading down fast, actually. We're already at 52,000. But let's accelerate a bit until we start seeing the red. If we start seeing the red, we might not, because we're going to start heading up soon again. No, we undershot this, didn't we? We are slowing down, though. Well, let's see what this has done to our orbit. Okay, it's brought it down to something much more reasonable, something less than the moon, at least. So even if we go back up, which I think we're going to go back up. But even doing that, we have made important progress towards our landing, and most importantly, having a less oblong circle means less horizontal speed, which means less problems when landing, because we've had problems with that. So this is taking longer than I'd hoped. We've already used up about half the episode. But anyway, we're basically out of the physics, so we'll use physics warp to get up into space, and then we'll just zoom around real quick in the hour and 30 minutes it's going to take. It's been nearly... This is going to be a 3-day mission, basically. Jebediah doesn't mind. They brought enough snacks. Okay, let's just zoom around really fast. Really fast. There we go. The Moon Express. 3 days. It's very fast. Okay. Sometimes if you speed up too much, you can go right through stuff, but I don't think that's going to be an issue with this. Now, this time around, we are almost certainly going to be landing. I don't see how we couldn't. All our science should be safe, as long as the parachute doesn't rip off. If the parachute rips off, then we're in big trouble. And I'll just have to leave these guys in orbit until we can send up a rescue mission. Well, this guy. Only got one guy. But let's view this, why don't we? Because I think there will be a spectacular glowy red show going on. Let's physics warp again until we get down to 40,000. Because that's when we see if we're going to go for another orbit or not. Okay. We're really slowing down. Under 3,000. I think we're going to go down. We might start going back up first. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Then again, we might not. No, we're going to. We're going down. Are we going to land on land? It's theoretically possible, I guess. Oh, we're here. Cool. I've never landed in that thing. Oh, we don't want to land on the mountains, though. That could be a disaster. Well, Jebediah, why are you so calm now? I mean, you're re-entering after a trip to the moon. Not many people have done that. Exactly 0 people before you have done that in this universe. Okay, we're heading to the mountains, apparently. And, oh, did we not get out of orbit? That is the problem with aerobraking. It's very hard to predict. That's why the game doesn't even bother trying. Well, we're going back up, so probably going to do one more orbit, but it's going to be a quick one, 35 minutes. The good news is that means we might land more in the sunlight. I don't know. Depends what happens in the next 35 minutes or hour and 8 minutes. Yeah, we're going back up. Dang it. Let's physics warp again. Come on, Jebediah, you're wasting valuable science time. Just get back already. It'd be nice if you could set up a warning system, like, say, like, add warning right there, and then you could go do other stuff, and when the time got there, it would jump you back over here. That would really make doing multiple missions at once a piece of cake, basically. Hopefully they add that, because it's a logical thing, in my opinion. I think I've mentioned it before, but this is definitely a situation where that applies, because what we could do is we could just leave him helplessly orbiting while we go back down to the planet and maybe goof around with a rover or something. But anyway, enough talking. Let's bump our warp back down and then up. Let's just go as fast as we can. Whee! Okay, good. I guess. Hopefully we won't land in those mountains. It's looking more and more like a land landing, which means our ship might stay in more of one piece. Because for some reason landing in the water just tears things apart, when landing on solid ground is a piece of cake. Anyway, physics warp. Let's go back to this view. Oh, look at that, a lake. Oh gosh, we can really rotate. Hello, planet. Oh man, I don't want to land on a mountain. Jebediah, tell them I don't want to land on a mountain. Go back in space. I think we'll go over the mountain, or maybe land in between one. Okay, warp off. We are now lower than we've been before, I believe. When are we going? Wow, we are actually heading exactly horizontal. That is insane. We must be right at the periapsis or apoapsis. I don't know which one. Let's check. Ah, the periapsis. Yeah, that's the lower one. Because apoapsis is the one that we're always chasing when we're going up into orbit. What, we're going back up again? Really? That you can't be serious. We're seriously might be going into orbit again or landing in the moon. The dark side. Why did I say moon? Yeah, we're gonna fling off into space and land on the moon again. Come on, guy. Seriously? You just can't stop being in space, can you? Maybe you'll start going down. Come on, start going back down. I don't want to go back in space. Don't make me go in space. Oh, we're going in space. Barely, just barely. Any lower and we would have stayed in the atmosphere long enough to push that all the way down. Oh, come on. We got no time to waste now. I've only got so much stuff I can talk about while you just spin around the planet helplessly. And there is a reason I'm not using my RCS fuel to slow down anymore. It's because I want to try to use that to make the landing as soft as humanly possible. Because I don't know, I want to use it to slow us down right before the parachute goes out. Okay, we're in space, right? Okay, come on. Are we even going to go above that high? We are, okay. There we go, 100x. These are quick orbits now. Oh man. We're dropping down very low, very fast. See, we're way before. We're definitely going down this time, no matter what. Time warp. Okay. We might as well get the view from here. Whoa, we're facing the wrong way. Oh gosh. That is insanely fast. There is a thing you can do. You can hit caps lock, I think, and it makes you rotate a bit faster for some more fine-tuned adjustments, but at this speed it's not even making much of a difference. You can tell because those turn blue. I don't think I mentioned this before, but see. But we don't really care about that. Now we're coming in. This time we should get the nice fiery effect, because we're going down to 33,000, and then we're going to land somewhere. Where are we going to land? Okay, so this is definitely going to be a land landing. We're already losing our periapsis. But see how much horizontal speed we have? Even when we're doomed, we've still got this huge long line, because we're going over 2,000 meters per second. And good, I don't think we're going to land on a mountain. Hopefully we'll land like right here or right here. Probably not, though. Probably land right there on that hill. Oh man, I missed some of this. Wasn't paying attention. Oh gosh. It's gonna make him seasick, even though he's not on the sea. What is going on here? Oh, we're fighting the aerodynamics, actually. I should probably turn the time warp down, shouldn't I? Don't want pieces ripping off. Aw man, come on, mountain. Seriously? Oh, it's not much of a mountain. We're starting to lose our horizontal movement. We're starting to head downwards. So let's start using RCS. Well, let's turn the RCS on first of all. And let's put the parachute out. It would have been stupid if I'd forgotten to do that. Let's also put the landing gear out. Okay, we've got a little bit left. With the parachute, we can just turn off SAS. Okay, warp off. This is our most important mission yet. The most science we've ever earned. And when are you going to put the parachute out? Okay. That would have been funny if it just crashed into the ground without ever using the parachute. Technical difficulties. Okay, we are at the ground because the parachute has started to glitch. RCS. See, that slowed us down a few meters per second. And here we are. We have returned to Jebediah. I wonder what biome this is. No, I just want to see what the biome is. Well, EVA, don't let go. EVA report. The Badlands? Are you serious? We found the Badlands. Oh, that is insane. Okay. Please don't die. Bonk. I did not expect this at all. Take surface sample. 9 science. Not as green as other places, but the knowledge that you've been in a place called the Badlands makes you feel cool. Jebediah, you are already cool. You don't need to feel cool. Oh, can we do that? No. It's kind of dumb that you can't take multiple temperature readings. Or maybe it's because he's not in there. I don't know. Maybe I can switch. Display off. No, it's not going to let me do anything. Can't even turn the lights on. Anyway, let's recover Jebediah first, because he's more important. Gotta have him. Welcome back, Jebediah. You got us our first Badlands science ever. Nice. 14.6. Well done. But I'm sorry to say that your other accomplishments are going to overshadow that. Recover. Oh man, 357? That's even more than I expected. Why is it so much? I guess these just added up more than I expected. Holy cow. We are victorious. What is North Pole Science, and what is it still doing out there? I might have to check up on that. But anyway, we are victorious. What can we do now with... what's this? Just wheels? Really? This is a parachute. But anyway, we can already get this, the skipper engine, which I don't know how good this thing is. Max thrust of 650, isn't that like 3 times anything we currently have? I think it is. I think we'll get that. Okay, so, ooh, the nuclear engine, which is something I haven't really used all that much, but it's highly efficient. So I think what we're going to do with our remaining science first is we're going to get this one just because we can. What does that add? What's this? Monopropellant tank. Okay, so this is more like more RCS, a parachute. I mean, this is just generic-y stuff. We can't get it yet though, so which of the remaining ones do we want? Well, I think it's pretty obvious we want the advanced SAS. I don't know if this is actually advanced SAS or not. It's an advanced something, and we want it. What is this? It's a cloud? Must be more planes, because that's a little plane above it. But there we go. We've unlocked some new things, some new toys. Let's go check it out. What's surprising, though, is we're not really unlocking any new cockpits. We got a new robotic one, at least, now. I like this one. Even though it weighs more. Oh well. So, the Moon Express, this is a very successful design, in my opinion. Could have been better, but if we strapped on a few more solid rocket boosters, this thing could probably serve as a Minmus lander as well. Or maybe less, I don't know. Some people say Minmus is easier to land on, but I don't know if it is in terms of fuel. I've never had any trouble with the moon, to be honest, so easier doesn't really matter. Let's just play around a bit in the 2 minutes or 1 minute we've got. So, inline advanced stabilizer. Weighs a bit more. What does it do? Is it just bigger? No, they're the same size. Okay, I'm very confused now. 20, 20, 20, 18. It weighs more. Built-in flight computer. Okay, so that's it. I'm not really sure what that does, but it does something better. Anyway, what we really wanted to look at is our new engine. Which was this one? No. Which one was it? This one? No? Which rocket is it? This one? Oh, the skipper, yeah. Max thrust 650. Yeah, that is nearly 3 times anything we had before. Just a little less than 3 times the Poodle. So with this thing, we can do some heavy lifting. Yeah, it's a mid-stage booster. So, I mean, let's see. Well, nah. Just believe me, this thing is great. Where's a giant fuel? Oh, there's a giant fuel. Let's just see how great it is. Let's waste some taxpayer money here. Launch. We're gonna launch this rocket. See how high it goes. Yeah. What would you think if you saw this in real life? And go! Oh man, look at that liftoff. That is insane. Let's time warp. Whee! How high will we go? Nobody knows. Oh man, it actually turned red. We almost got into space. That would have been extremely successful. But now, let's end things with a bang in Mythbuster fashion. Let's just wait for it to fall back down to the planets. We can turn SAS off, because we're draining our charge very fast. Because the way that, if you don't know how inline reaction wheels work, is that even when it's not on, it has to keep spinning. Because they're just little wheels in there spinning, basically, very fast. But if they stopped spinning, it would actually cause you to just go like, wah! So, to keep things stable, they have to keep going even when it's off. And that is why, after using them, at least I think that's why, but after using them, you sometimes get a persistent drain on your electric charge. I think that's just them being realistic, maybe not, but that's how they work in real life. And what you can do is you can be smart, and when you're going in one direction you can slow them down instead of speeding them up so that you don't get going too fast and blow everything up. Boom. But you can always look that up on Wikipedia. We're done. There should just come up, this screen should just come up when that happens, to be honest, but let's head back to the Space Center. So this has been a highly successful episode number 7, I think. Didn't go quite as planned, but wait, this is 8. I lost the ability to count. No, but this has been a highly successful number 8. We got 350 science, and we blew something up. So this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed seeing our first real space mission, in my opinion. Make sure to subscribe to see more. We'll be going to Minmus at some point in the near future. Maybe not in the next episode, but certainly soon. And also make sure to comment. I would be happy to get some comments. And like this video. Likes are always great. So I will see you next time.